Welcome back to my channel. You guys are doing a reaction to Tony Yayo. I get way more money than Aries Spears to do DJ Vlad, but I'm not saying how much.
Most people I interview, I don't pay. You think I pay Grant Cardone? He's a billionaire. The fuck would I pay him? He doesn't need anything.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, academics, I never pay. I just go do his show afterwards.
Yeah,
I've done your show.
Yeah, academic super rich. Yeah,
I don't, no jumper.
Well, I don't got the budget for my show.
I don't pay. The majority of people that come to my platform.
All right, wait. Before you leave, you need to go ahead and look into downloading Kalshi. Kalshi is a trading and betting app where you come on here and you can bet on trending elections, politics, sports, culture, crypto, committees, climate, economics, mentions, companies, financials, tech and science, music, and more. You can come on here and push climate and bet on the weather. Yes, literally the weather. And you can 93 times your money that you bet. All right. So say if you had $100. Say if you had $100 and you wanted to bet $100, you can come on here. You can buy in dollars or buy in contracts. I usually buy in contracts. If I was you, I would bet no more than $25 starting off. And if you sign up through my affiliate link, you will also get $25 to place your first bet. You get that, place a bet. I flipped $25 to $100 plenty of times on here. Now, I didn't bet on climate, but I did bet on sports. Sports is a real big thing, especially the women's basketball game. I will highly suggest you bet on that. They also have live bets on here where you can come on here and place a bet right now. As soon as you download the app, you can come to live bets and bet on any games and just 10 times, 1 time, 2 times your bets. All right, so of course I get a $25 credit too when you sign up. But hey, you can do the same thing or share your referral link, but it's real money to be made on here. Other than that, go to my website, let's help you grow now.gumroad.com. You can come on here and get any courses, mainly music courses, but I also have courses for YouTube, TikTok. See, I have a TikTok. Let's help you monetize TikTok. If y'all want to get monetized on YouTube, TikTok, or anything like that, just social media in general, just get one of my courses. I also can help you set up a Shopify store. That way you can start selling your products, whether you're an artist or whatever. You can come on here and get my mixtape 2, Diary of a Scorpio King. I believed in me when they did in deluxe, out right now. Only $17. You can get a feature from me. I also got free stuff on my website as well. So yeah, you also can become an affiliate and get 50% of commission. So if somebody come on my website and buy something, you get 50% of that. So say somebody buys something that's worth $100, you get $50. It's straight like that. Other than that, go stream my new mixtape, I Believed in Me When They Didn't. Deluxe, out right now. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.
Platform don't get paid, but I feel like in certain situations where it's going to cost, this person's just not going to do it for free, and they're not going to go anywhere. Like for example, like Boosie hasn't done Shannon Sharp because Shannon doesn't want to pay him. Shannon said this publicly.
Oh, Shannon, of course not. Shannon Sharp. I think certain platforms, in order for you to get bigger, you can't expect money.
Yeah, I think
that's the thing I respect about you. Over $1 million in paying people.
I created this whole industry of paying guests.
Yeah, it's only
I
you
created
and
this. Not to say I'm the first person to ever do it, but I'm the first one to put it out there because everyone else was hush hush about it. You're not supposed to pay your guests. That's not journalism. Fuck all that. This is a business. I was the first one to publicly say it and put it out there and spent over $1 million. Put my money where my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? I spent over $1 million and really helped out a lot of people. It really started, like if you want to know how this even started, was during the pandemic.
Right.
All my comedians that I fucked with, like Lunel, were all fucked up because they couldn't tour.
Right.
So I'm like, shit, let me just put some money in their pockets.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let me, I make money with Lunel. I make money with TK Kirkland. I was making money with Aries. So I'm like, let me start having them on more often as opposed to every so often, and let me pay them, and it'll be a win-win situation. And it turned into a whole thing. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be taken advantage of, right? It doesn't mean that I'm going to put all the money in your pocket and I just break even. Because that's the situation that happened with me and Boosie. Boosie was getting 25. He said he wanted 40. I said, what are you talking about? He said, okay, I'll take 35, but no less. And I looked at all my numbers, and I never made more than 35 off his interviews, right? So that 10K margin, where he was making most of the money, and I was making 10, I'm like, that's cool. We'll leave it at that because you are a big guest and so forth. But at the point where he said, I want 35, I'm like, that means I get 0.
Yeah, well,
why would I do that?
Well, now that I'm podcasting, right?
Yeah.
I look at now I know the numbers and starting to learn a lot of the games with you. Shout out to The Real Report. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to The Real Report, YouTube. Shout out to Uncle Murder and The Value, right? And it has to be worth it.
Yeah.
Like, you have 6ix9ine on the show. People be like, yo, you got to snitch on the show. But 6ix9ine will do 7 million. What he did? 8 million? What was it?
His first interview did close to 20 million.
20 million.
Yeah.
20 million.
So even if you dished out 40, 50,000, I don't know if you want to put the number out there.
I'm not gonna put the number out there.
Don't put the number out.
I've only put numbers out. Listen. I don't put your number out.
Right.
I don't put anyone else's numbers out.
Right.
The only reason why I said Boosie gets 25,000 and Aries gets 4,000 is because both of them came forward themselves first to talk about I wanted this much more money and Vlad wouldn't give it to me. So okay, you can't say because Boosie said I wanted only 5,000, Vlad wouldn't give it to me. So now I'm in a position where everyone's reporting on this, and everyone's like, well, Vlad, Boosie's only asked for 5,000. That's not a lot of money. Like, why are you tripping? Why are you being cheap? And it's like, no, I'm not tripping. I'm not being cheap. He's getting 25. And that changed the whole perception of it.
Right,
like,
right,
oh,
right.
shit, he's getting 25? And he's doing it at his house?
25,000 is definitely crazy.
Yo, and he's not leaving his house. I'm flying to him. I bring the camera crew to him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing it on days that he's available when he's not doing shows. I'm working around his whole schedule. I'm doing all this and giving him 25,000 up front. But he wants all the money. And I said, nah, I'm good. With Aries, he made a video. Oh, yeah, I want to renegotiate. I want a few thousand more.
What would you have wanted?
That's beside the point. He asked him to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, a couple grand more.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about what you really got. Because Aries would come on here and do like podcasts at places like live and say, oh, yeah, Vlad pays me 5 digits. He wasn't getting paid 5 digits. He was getting paid 4,000.
Okay.
It ain't like I'm on there for free. He pays me.
Correct.
He pays me a nice 5-figure.
But this nigga got the football eyes, nigga. You got black around, goddamn. Bro, that good shit. Bro, he need to get that shit fixed, bro. Like, on for real, so I'm not even joking, though. Bro, he need to get that shit fixed, bro. But that might be makeup, though. Because he did say he be having makeup, and Vlad said he be having his makeup and shit like that. So, that might be makeup. I hope it's makeup. Because if it's not, bro, you got... Shit, that's probably why he wanted a raise, to get that shit, you know, to get that fixed. So, Vlad, you might need to up his pay, you know, help him get that shit removed, because ain't no fucking way, bro. This nigga like a fucking gorilla, bro.
Yes. Yeah. So if my choice is either stay home on a Tuesday and do nothing and earn nothing, or go sit.
And to be honest with you, Aries Spears is fucking annoying, bro. This nigga is so fucking annoying, bro. I don't know what it is about this nigga, but this nigga is fucking annoying to me, bro. Like, the nigga is fucking annoying. Like,
Down for an hour and a half and walk away with 5 figures where I could not make anything. What am I gonna do? No, I agree. I'm gonna make the money and I get to check them.
That's how much he was getting. And that was fair compared to the views that he was getting. Based on the views.
And yo, Aries, I get way more money than that, but I'm not gonna say my number.
But you deserve it. You get more views than Aries.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen.
I'm in between. Y'all figure it out between. You know what I'm saying? Y'all figure it out.
I'm not putting that out there. That's you. That's you talking right
I'm not
now.
gonna put my number because, like I said, I think if it's more Vlad, people will understand is when you get on Vlad TV and you monopolize.
Right.
That's what it's really about. You got 6.3 million subscribers.
Yes.
You know that's every podcaster's dream. Like it or not.
Unless you're Mr. Beast.
Unless you're Mr. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast.
That's
Come on.
pathetic to Mr.
That's like
Beast.
Mr. Beast is in space somewhere. You know what I mean?
He gets that
What's it,
every month.
123 million
Yeah.
subscribers. He's in a whole nother planet than us. But for me, 6.3 million is another planet for me too.
Yeah.
Like I said, you look at all the biggest shows, they don't have as much subscribers as you, and it's all about the subscribers and ads. So the whole thing is, Aries, go get your own show. And now Boosie has his own Patreon now.
Yeah.
So we can go watch him there. But hopefully y'all can get back in business because you and Boosie on the show is always fucking funny.
Me and Boosie might get back together. Like,
Yeah.
I've left the door open to that because if you notice, the back and forth with me and Boosie has always been respectful.
Right.
And our conversations off camera on the phone have been mostly respectful. At one point, he called me cheap and hung up on me, and I found that disrespectful. And that's what kind of irked me a little bit. But other than that, we've kind of had a cool thing. Aries has been disrespectful as fuck to me, you know, personally.
Right.
That's why I'm like, I'm not going to tolerate that bullshit.
That's crazy.
No, you gotta maintain.
Just stay humble. Just stay
Man,
humble.
listen,
Like, you
listen,
can't
we
be getting
could-
the staff.
We can fuck around. Listen, we can fuck around on camera. You can tell me to shut the fuck up off camera, you know, on
Right.
camera.
Yeah.
If we're just hanging out, you'd be like, Vlad, shut the fuck up.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Me and you would have
Yeah,
a problem
I'm not-
at that point.
I'm not
You know what I'm saying?
around.
Okay, now I gotta
I'm
move away
saying-
from Tony
Yeah.
because now he's not respecting me in our personal lives.
Right.
You can't do that shit. And I wouldn't tell you that.
No,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Yeah, we
Have
gotta
I
do
ever
a
been
part.
disrespectful with you, like, in
No,
our personal
never,
lives?
man. We got money. Like I said, for me,
Yeah.
I look at it different because I look at the advantages of being on Vlad TV,
Yeah.
and I learn to stay humble because you never know when shit could change for you in this game. You
Right.
could be up or down at any minute. You know, people can love you and hate you and love you again. So for me, I just learn to stay humble. I mean, you're getting a lot of money in your podcasting. You know, you're the top dog. You're the head honcho of this shit. So you know, people look at it like, yo, I might need more money. But for me, I'm like, okay, how can I monopolize off of?
because Aries Spears, he went on a podcast like y'all just seen, and he said that he makes 5 figures on fucking Vlad. And Vlad called his fucking bluff, like, nigga, that was a lie. But Vlad let you lie about that. He let you do that. Not only that, you was getting how much? Vlad said he was paying him $4,000, right? Didn't Aries Spears come out on social media or on a podcast saying that's good money, and he don't be doing anything? You feel me? So you're gonna tarnish that relationship is crazy. Now I can see, that's why I said go back to the Boosie shit. Boosie can talk shit, even though Boosie wrong too, and you know I already dropped the reactions to it. Y'all can go see what I said about it. But Boosie was definitely wrong too. But nigga, you Aries Spears is definitely wrong. Nigga, at the end of the goddamn day, bro, if you wanna pop it like that, then you should be getting the Boosie numbers, if not more, on Vlad. If that's the case. You can pop it all day.
for Vlad TV, and I got my own deal.
Well, look, for example.
Shout out to the real report.
Yeah,
Make
shout
sure you
out to
like,
the
share, and subscribe.
I mean, for example, and I was trying to explain this to Aries, but you know, he was so much as jealousy and pocket watching.
Well, you spoiled him because you giving him the 4,000. He got a makeup artist. What's next? A fucking makeup artist, masseuse in this motherfucker.
No,
caviar creme brulee, nigga, with the like.
Look.
Fuck. You can't even smoke it here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, listen. Like, I remember when I'm trying to explain, when he's like, look at this comment, like the stupidest shit ever, right? And I'm like, listen, Boosie was getting 25,000, but really what happened was he was getting 20,000, and when he wanted more money, I said, all right, let's do this. Let's do 25,000, but it's going to include a house tour every single time.
okay.
I created a new income stream out of thin air and figured out a way where we can both get paid.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That he's really getting 20,000. The 5,000 is a house tour, so you can't say Boosie getting 25. He's really getting 20. There's a house tour. It's not like I'm doing house tours with Aries or you or anyone else. That's a whole different income stream. So you got to look at it like realistically. No, really, it's 20. Now you compare your views with Boosie's views. The 20 really makes a lot of sense. But if I can't have a conversation with you about that, if you can't take a phone call, if you can't make a meeting over this shit, and you come back and say, at some point I'll talk to you, nah, man, fuck you. Like, at no point are you going to talk to me.
Listen, let me tell you this, Vlad. There's times where I come up here, people be like, what is Yayo doing? Why is he on Vlad TV, Vlad this, Vlad that, right? And it's the art of not giving a fuck. I didn't give a fuck how anybody felt. You got to understand, when it comes to podcasting, you're going to like it or not. But when we first came out as artists, what did you have? You had all these, like I said, all these platforms, Vlad TV, World Star, Forbes. That's the only time you was going to be seen.
G-Unit came out?
No, just in general that time. You was before Instagram, all this shit. What did we have? We had DVDs.
Yeah.
And then it literally went to the internet. There was no more DVDs and it went to the internet, right?
Right.
What was
The
that?
DVDs ended around 2008, 2009.
That's when with the internet.
Yeah.
Like I said again, the 4 platforms was Forbes DVD, right? Doggy Diamonds and what's my man name? What's my the guy wrap up? I'm bugging out.
What do you mean?
On Forbes DVD, it was Doggy Diamonds and what's my guy?
I just knew MREC.
MREC.
Yeah.
Shout out to MREC. Doggy Diamonds, MREC. It was Vlad TV. It was This Is 50. And rest in peace to Q. It was World Star.
Yeah.
Fast forward to now. Consistency wins. You stayed in the game. You're either going to like podcasting or not. But back then, what do we have? We had those 4 platforms, right? For artists. And you had radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And radio was everything. And radio was still there. But now, you like it or not, podcasting, if you want to be successful, you got to go on the podcast as long in the radio. It's not just the radio rent. Some people will just rather be on podcast.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me know what y'all think, but yeah, that's a fact. Make sure y'all hype this video, check in the comments, like and subscribe on my
Shake, talking about the day. Shake, talking.